Hey everyone, and good afternoon. Another video. It's like 3 days in a row. This is awesome. We're getting parts in. I got my barrel adjusted, so I was able to do all the cable management. I didn't cut any of the cables here. I just spooled them up and have them wrapped into as well. Little pro tip for everybody. Try to get away from zip ties because they just make a big mess everywhere and you can never reuse them. Do yourself a favor. Go out and buy some pre-strips of Velcro. You can cut them to size, wrap anything you want, and you can reuse them. So you're welcome. And you might already be doing it, so if you are, awesome. So let's show you a little bit of movement here too as well. I'm pretty pumped. It actually looks pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead and show we're tilting forward and back, go right and left, and then we'll go ahead and do some, and go nice and slow, show everybody. So basically, when you're driving forward, your head will be tilted forward, and you have your tilt steer to go in the direction you're following in, just like your Stage Droid version, which I believe it does. And then when you're standing still, you can go ahead and puppeteer to the crowd, look at everybody. You can kind of look back just a little bit, look up, and then continue on. And then when you're going to drive again, switch your center of mass forward with your head and start driving. So, and then your dynamic stability takes over from there. Hopefully that's the plan. All right, moving on. What I want to do now, wait for some filament. Got to print out this piece here, which is the bevel box, as well as the, what I'm calling the mast or the frame or whatnot, because I had some adjustments on that corresponded with the bevel box. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm going to actually spin this around for you guys. Right here, I'm going to design this piece where these cable brackets are notched into it, locking it into place. Because when you put tension on these wires, it puts tension into this, and it puts tension into this. Now, this is rock solid here, but these, I can move it a little bit. I'm putting some good tension on it, but I believe doing that will help lock it into place, and I could possibly beef it up a little bit on the outside if I wanted to. I did put a weight on this earlier. It was about 2.5 pounds. It was something that belonged to my wife, and she asked for it back, so anyway. But it did pull the weight around like nothing. It was pretty cool. Let's see here. So I think the only thing I haven't shown everybody is the drive axle actually going. So I don't have my 12-volt power supply with me, but I do have a 9-volt battery. It's the next best thing, right? Not really. So we'll go ahead. This thing is dead. It's probably 3 volts. You can see it rotating forward, and what the heck, we'll go reverse. So that is all hooked up and ready to go. Rock on. Next, yes, we got to ship this out to my buddy to get a broach for this, so that way we can get our servo and this mounted too as well, test it out. I think this is gonna work because I lined it up with the hole with a temporary half-inch shaft, and it was rock solid. Let's see. So yeah, a little bit of CAD work, some more printing, and then try to fit it into my Kerry printed sphere. Just gonna send Kerry a message to see if he has hubs already made for his sphere that I can use and just modify, or maybe he can make one for me. I know he's a busy guy, so I appreciate it. I can go ahead and modify if need be. Alright guys, this is what I did today. I'm pretty happy with it, and we're going to go ahead and have BB-8 give you a little bow, say goodbye. Alright guys, have a good night.